You have created your first Xamarin Forms application, and you have the main page, and it is supposed to have a label, which most of the templates create by default. Maybe it doesn't, but you want to start to see how your application is going to look. The best way to do it is to use the Xamarin Forms previewer, which is built into Visual Studio. This is very handy because you don't have to launch and launch your application over and over to see how the application is going to look. You have even already made sure that you have rebuilt your project or built the entire solution here in Visual Studio so it knows about all of the code that you have. Even if you haven't added anything right after creating your project, just make sure that your application builds. After this, the previewer is going to work, but where is it? Well, in newer versions of Visual Studio, it's actually a bit hidden. You're going to find all the way to the bottom, here to the right, in this small gray line, a tiny button that reads Expand Pane. And if you click on it, there it is. You're going to see the Xamarin Forms previewer. So it is indeed hidden, but it is in there. Also notice that you have this button to change how this is going to be structured. Maybe your code on the top and the view on the bottom. Of course, because this is kind of like vertical view, you want the opposite. But mainly here it is, and you will be able to test for both Android and iOS, which will mostly look the same, of course, with the items translated to native views. You will even be able to test how it will look on a tablet and horizontal or vertical positions, so you know exactly how your application is going to behave.